Welcome back into the Sports Drive, everyone. My next guest for today is West Plains High School head softball coach Haley Colwell. How are you doing today, Coach Colwell?
Hey, I'm good, Riley. How are you?
I'm great. So obviously you guys are out at practice right now. So obviously thank you so much for zooming in from practice. So today, just how's practice going for you guys, getting ready for another big district game this Friday?
Yeah, we're just trying to brush up on the basics, fundamentals, kind of fine-tune everything before our last game on Friday, just trying to get the girls to stay focused and still play hard.
And obviously, you guys, last week, I kind of want to go back to the game last Friday. You had a huge win, 11-1 over Hereford there, but it was also Little Wolfpack Day. I know we mentioned that here on News Channel 10 as well. So how was that? How was it getting the community involved, all the little wolves and everything involved?
Yeah, it was super fun. We had about roughly 20 kids come out to the field with us, and it was just a cool experience for them for the community to come out and see the facility and kind of bounce back and forth from baseball and softball, because baseball also had games. So it was a fun night for sure to get all the littles out there. They ran the bases, and that's going to be a thing that we do every single year.
That's awesome. So, obviously, how do you think that had an impact, especially on your kids being able to be leaders to those young players wanting to, potentially be a Lady Wolf one day and play on that same softball field?
I think that it was very special for the girls to actually get to experience, giving back to the community and trying to set the foundation of our program. And, those kids are going to look back in a couple of years and be like, man, I remember the first time that we came out to this field, and so that's what I want. That's how I want to build the program is, get the littles involved, get the middle schoolers involved, and, see how we do things out here. And again, just build the program.
And again, I mentioned it was that big win against Hereford there, 11-1. So really, what came together for your team? What really clicked on all cylinders for them, to not just get the win, but get a huge win over Hereford?
Yeah, I think we just went into it with the mentality that we still have to play hard, these last 3 games. And, we're still pedal to the metal. We're still trying to win, and we're still going hard. We're not letting up, and so I think that, when the girls want it, they actually play hard, and they'll go after it, and they'll go get it. They'll compete at the end of the day. That's all I can ask, just go out and compete. And that's what we did.
And then I saw you sent me a picture as well. Jalen got her 200th strikeout. What did you just have to say? Obviously that's a historic and monumental moment for anyone, especially a high school pitcher. So, just overall, what has she meant to this program and in the circle for the Lady Wolves this season?
We definitely couldn't have done, what we've done so far without her. She's a great kid. She's a great leader, character. She's a good teammate. And, it was funny because we didn't even really realize how many strikeouts she had until, it was pointed out to us. And I was like, man, I knew she was good, but holy crap, And so it's just kind of a cool experience to have that, player in the circle for you as a coach too, because like I said, she's a great kid, she's a great teammate, and at the end of the day, she's going home and she has those goals on her mirror, and she's doing the things that a leader is supposed to do. So I can't ask anything else, from my pitching staff. Lauren, is right behind her, and Lauren got to throw last night in Perryton. We came off of a big win, and having that dynamic duo is super important for us as a young group.
Absolutely. And you said this is obviously your last game coming up this Friday against Borger, but last time around you guys did get the win against Borger 17-15. So what would it take, to cap off the season with a win as like you did last time against the Bulldogs?
Well, actually, we actually lost to Borger by 1 run last game. Yeah.
Okay.
So
wrong score I was looking at. My bad.
No. Yeah, it's fine. We actually lost to them by 1 run, so we're definitely out to cap off the season, for sure. Try and get that last dub of the season and just play hard, because, I think that they've got they've lit a fire in themselves to go out, get that Borger team this time around.
And then we've kind of mentioned, obviously, you guys are a young team, a young program, and I got to come out, chat with you guys the other week, and we talked about it as well, just the potential that, they see in each other and they see for the years to come. As the coach, I mean, what potential do you see for the years to come with this program?
I mean, I definitely expected us to come out and compete this year, and with such a young group, a lot of programs don't have the opportunity to start, mostly freshmen and sophomores. So, next year I'll look back at it, and I'm sure the kids will look back at it, and there'll just be a sense of more calm as they're on the field playing a varsity sport. And it's tough coming in as a 14-year-old freshman playing against juniors and seniors that are 17 and 18 years old. So I think that if you ask any of these girls on this team, like they're definitely proud of what we've accomplished this season, but they're also like hungry for more. So I think they've really set the standard and the foundation of this program for no one to count us out in district. We compete in a tough district. So, next year we'll come back playing even harder.
And then I just have to ask one more question here. Obviously, we've said it multiple times, inaugural first year. So this was your first year as the West Plains softball coach. I mean, just overall, how was it being the coach this year?
It was definitely exciting because everything that we've been doing at this school is a season of first. It's a year of first. And so I think that it's definitely a stepping stone and, moving forward into really, truly building what we could have here, and taking the right steps in the community to promote the program and get the right kids involved in our program and going out in the high school and finding those athletes that want to play ball. So, and these girls have worked extremely hard all district long, and I'm very blessed to coach this young, exciting group full of personalities.
Absolutely. Well, Coach Colwell, as always, thank you so much for joining us on the Sports Drive today. I know you got to get back to practice, but good luck this weekend against Borger as well. And again, thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Riley, appreciate you.
Of course, and we'll be right back on the Sports Drive.